What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. I'm Isaiah. Today we're going to be playing the third campaign turn of our Chromehammer Ascension campaign. We are leaving our neighborhood for this turn, branching out into a different part of the city to pick up some eddies and get some biz in. Before we do that, however, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, or bell notifications, as those really help the channel grow, help me stretch my reach so more people see these wonderful indie games and smaller games that we play here. Not to mention, it helps us bring down the megacorps, and don't we all want to be a part of that? And then let's get into this game of Chromehammer Ascension. What's up, Wargamers? Band of the Red Hand has made their way to a different part of the city for this mission. So we're going to see what's going on. First things first, we got to pay some upkeep. 2d6, take the lowest, which is 1. So I will pay 1 gigabit coin for the upkeep of my crew this turn, leaving me with 8 gigabit coins on the thumb drive. We'll go to the city event, which is got 26 hostile takeover. So there is a hostile takeover this turn, which means that it would randomly or not select one of the corporations and change the CEO. I am going to maintain that it is a new CEO, but that CEO is still a dragon, and I will figure out the new name for the corporation at a later time. Because again, that's still what the bulk of my models are set for. I'm not quite ready to branch out into the other CEOs. So we've got a new dragon in charge of this corporation. All of the CEO protocols and reinforcements will be ignored for this mission. With the plan, we'll roll these separately this time, because every time I roll them together, I roll the same number. So 1 or 5, which would be a sabotage or a virtual violence scenario. I'm gonna go with the sabotage scenario. We've come to this new part of town. We heard whisperings through the net of this hostile takeover, so we're trying to sabotage and cause some extra damage to this megacorp during this time of internal turmoil within the corp. We'll roll on the common gear table, see what's up for sale at the moment. Getting a 30 machine gun on the market. Let's see what it costs. For 5 gigabit coins. Let me think on it. I'm gonna let that SMG lie. It's a little bit too rich for my blood right now. We're gonna see what's on the cybernetic table though. We're gonna see if there's any chrome available. A really cool piece of chrome, which is the wired reflexes, which means a punk can engage to assault without being given an order. So like if you only rolled 2 orders, you could still get a third one off with that ability. And the person I would want it on is Kit. However, Kit does not currently have a street cred to burn to get the chrome. So that is what it is. I may roll back around on the market some other time. Some other Ripper Doc may have it. We're going to do some research. Target number 7, Rocco gets an 8. So we're good there. So we're going to see what happens. It's choose one of the below options. So I'm going to choose an alternate entrance for my sabotage scenario. And I get a 6, which is womp womp womp, none. Brings us to sabotage, which our goal is to successfully interact with the objective. If the objective is not predetermined before the mission, roll 1d6 on the table below. So this will obviously be going against the Dragon Corp, which is not going to be their name. That's just a placeholder. But we got to roll to see what we're doing to hurt them. A number 2 is a digital damage. We're looking to hack the objective. Okay, so we've got data terminal and data terminal. We've got loot crate at the subway. We've got loot crate in the shanty town. And we've got our main primary hackable objective right there, which obviously we're trying to steal some intel about this corporation while things are in an uproar at the corporation, which we will, I'm sure, use ourselves against them later, or someone else will use it against them for us because we'll sell the data. We need to pick a table edge for me. Where's my 1 is this way, so I'll be starting on this table edge, and I'll start in the middle of that edge. Okay, so we are set up, ready to go. I'm all hidden. I did break Kit's sword, but luckily I was able to fix it quickly and easily, which is always iffy when it's a small fiddly bit right there. We're ready to get into turn 1. Everybody's hidden. Let's roll some orders. 5 orders is perfect. Pretty much everybody is going to be just getting the let out this turn. So I'm going to show you where we start. I'm going to show you where we finish. All right, so everybody made their move out orders. Nobody lost any stealth. No 6s were rolled, but several 5s were rolled. This is where everybody ended up. We now got to roll to see where the bad guys, where the guards are going to come. So we ended up with 2 guards down here, 1 guard up there, and 1 guard over here in the absolute last spot that I wanted one of them to spawn. But that is the way she goes sometimes. Going into enemy actions, that one up there is the only one that really might be interesting. These fellows are just going to pick up some stealth and do some moving. So this guy moved up, couldn't see, moved up again. Same with the friend over there. This one moved up and could see, so he's going to make a scan for 2 or less. That is a 5. That is a failed scan. He's just gonna move up and scan. Ooh, okay, so he will pull 1 point of stealth off of Kit. That 1 stealth lost from the scan will go to the response meter, bringing it to me with 6 orders. That's pretty good here. Gonna start with Rocco, I think, who's gonna do a carry out. So he's just gonna move, and let me measure because he might not have the movement. 2.5. He's got just enough to get there. Target number 7 because he's a hacker. He's elite boy. However, that is a fail. So I'm going to lose 1 stealth for the carry out, and the target number for that will go to a 6 for next time. Gonna go to Kit, and yeah, I think Kit's gonna go for. Well, I'm gonna come back to Kit. We're gonna do a move out order with Felix. That's all I wanted to do, was get to the top of the building and over to this side. Yeah. And then Johnny is gonna do a carry out. He's gonna move to the prime. Oh no, wait, never mind. That's not supposed to be there. That was left over from another time. So let's move him back and rethink my decision. Johnny's gonna do a move out. So 5, I got 10 inches. I think I just want, just getting over here to hug up to the dumpster, which puts this van between me and the fellow over there, and the corner of the building between me and them. Next we'll do Copperhead, who is going to move out. She got a 6, however, so she's gonna lose a stealth here, but that's okay. I want her to come. 13 is enough for her to come over and hug up inside of the subway station next to that loot crate. And now we'll go to Kit, who is going to assault. I gotta try to deal with this guy. So she's gonna come to there, to within 3, and we're gonna swing. I'll be the red dice. Should have been the blue dice. I'll come up to 2. They'll go down to 3 for having taken more damage, and I will then lose and take 1 damage and become exposed, and they're going to get a whole bunch of response points here. So they're going to get 10 response points there. We'll fall back to behind the car. For response stuff, we got to roll for a reinforcement first, and this is because of the city event. This will be only on the Corpo, not on the CEO. So we got a 3, which will be a 2. Chromed commando coming in. That's not. Oh, coming in on this corner. It could be worse, I guess. He could have come in up there. And then we've got a protocol to roll for, which is proprietary drivers, which means that all chromed punks or all punks with cybernetics would start the next turn stunned. Luckily, I don't have anybody with cybernetics right now because I didn't want to spend the money, or I couldn't equip Kit. So that probably works out for the best here. This guard will move up and shoot at Kit. It'll be at -1 because of the cover of the car. So looking for a 2 or less. That is a miss. However, we are at range, and I'm within 3, so I'm going to strike back. Yes. Wait. Yes. I would win here because they would go to a 4. I would go to a 5 because they have taken more damage than I have, which means that is a 1 damage. on him. And then I would step away. These guys will be moving at patrol speed because I was not careful enough in my movements. They can see Johnny around the corner there. He is actually going to stay put and scan. Wants to maintain his cover. That is a 4. That is nothing. This guy will move at patrol speed up. Ooh, narrowly escaped. Here, we're going to move up and scan. He gains a stealth for the Chrome Commando. Moved up, couldn't see anybody, so moved up again. That is his final position, leaving just my friend over here in the corner. Moves up to here. Can't see Johnny, can see Felix. He's looking for a 1. That is not a 1. Bring it back to me and the orders phase. 5 orders is plenty. We're going to start with Rocco, who's going to carry out and try to look for a 6 here. Yes, that is a successful hack. That'll get us 2 pieces of payday. Copperhead is also going to carry out. She does not need to move. That's going to get into that loot crate table. Getting a 14. We find a heavy pistol from Mars Phalanx trademark. So branded gear. Sweet. Like maybe that's branded gear, maybe not. Felix is going to patrol to here and try to scan this guy. He's a ways away, but we're gonna give it a scan here. That is an 8. It was because it starts at an 8 and it was +1, -1. -1 for the long range, but +1 for my elevation, or +1 for the long range, -1 for my elevation. And anything I roll here will be sufficient to remove the stealth from that chromed commando. Next, we've got Johnny, who is going to move out. 3. We just want to get him maybe where it's a little bit harder for these guys down the alley to see him, but it also gets him in range to try to carry out, and he's going to try to hack that terminal. Rocco, when we got Kit left to go. So let's go get to Kit. This might not be a wise decision, but I'm going to do it anyways. She's going to assault, and I'm going to use my grenades here. So she's going to move. I'm going to be plus some dice here. God bless, it still doesn't matter. Well, maybe it does. I'm a 3. Because of the 1, my grenades are gone. They're going to get D6 response points, which I'll roll in a second. Because it's a draw, we both take a damage, and then I'm going to fight again. Oh, get out of town. That's going to just frag her. That immediately overruns her. Jeez Louise, I'm not rolling this red dice anymore. They're going to get a D6 for the grenade. 3 goes to 14. And they're going to get D6 for fragging me. 2 goes to 16, which will bring a reinforcement, which will be that went extremely poorly, but I'm done with that red dice. This dice may poop on me too, but that red one ain't crapping on me no more today. Not today, Satan. So, we'll go to enemy phase. Yeah, I did all my things. So we'll go to enemy phase. Starting here, where we will move up and scan. That is, I'm obstructed. That was a 2, so that is a successful scan, which will bring her down to 2 stealth. Within 3 inches of me, that will bring on a close call. So we roll 2 dice, 1 for each person. Jerk. Happens normally both parties, or I would automatically lose a stealth, but because I'm an elf, I ignore that bump loss. And then, but he's still gonna spot me out here, I do believe. I come up to a 3 here because I am hidden and I'm touching a piece of intervening terrain. So that'll bring me up to a 3, and I'll lose the difference, which will bring me down to 1 stealth. Done doing stuff. Over here, we're gonna move. I moved well this time. They currently cannot see Johnny, so they're gonna move up this alley. This one can get a line of sight on Johnny, so that one will make a scan attempt. 2 long range, and I'm obscured, so that they needed a 1, so that's a fail. This one, the other one, however, will just continue to move up the alley for 6 inches. Cover right there. This fellow will move at patrol. So get him to like right there, where he's not gonna be able to see anything. Well, no, he can see Rocco. He needs a 1. That is not a 1. And these guys will gain a stealth and move. They're gonna have to do a double move, so they're gonna go 10 total. Chromed out commandos or implant infantry to right here. All right, so this guy gonna move to here, keep that cover, and scan. He's just looking for a 3 here, I think, maybe a 2. Oh, a 1 is definitely gonna do it, so that will pull a stealth off him. Not close enough for it to trigger a close call. For me, 6 is pretty good. So Johnny is gonna do a carry out and see if he can hack this thing. He's target number 8 for him since he's not a hacker. Oh, thank you. All right, so we've got what we came for. Now let's see if we can get the heck out of here and back to our own freaking neighborhood. Right here, he would not have scanned. He would have moved into cover, and he would have defended into cover and healed points. He had 4 damage on him. My bad. Felix is gonna open up here. Okay, so I am going to next activate copper. I'm not, check that, sorry. I'm not gonna shoot with him. I don't wanna become exposed with him right this second. There's a lot going on. I'm not quite ready for that because he's got a lot of stealth that will contribute to their response meter. So we're gonna go with Copperhead here. And I am going to I'm gonna move out. No, I'm not, man. Forget it. Whatever. YOLO. I'm gonna come at this guy. So, shabang. He's gonna take 2 damage because I'm hidden. Oh my goodness! I think I won 1. So he's got +2, which will go to 6, and then -1 because he's taking more damage will go to 5, and then I am +1 because I started the attack hidden, which means I will then be able to. So I'll deal a point of damage to him. Would have been better if he rolled really low. I really wanted him to roll a 6 there because she has backstab, which would have just absolutely just fragged it off gate. So I'm exposed now. We're gonna add 1. All right, so not too bad. We're only adding 3 to the response meter there. 1 because of the D6 I just rolled, and 2 because of the amount of stealth that I had. So they'll go to a 19, which is on here somewhere, right there. And then I will retreat a full move right there. Okay, next we'll do Rocco. You're wrong here. But my understanding from reading the book, it says that you are automatically and voluntarily exposed if you shoot at something that is more than 3 inches away from you, which leads me to believe that if you are not more than 3 inches away, you can shoot at them without losing your stealth. So I'm gonna move to right here, and we're gonna take our shot. So I am -1 here, looking for a 7. That is a miss. He can fire back at me. That is a hit for 2 damage. Because I'm hidden there, I think he would counter scan, which we'll keep the same dice roll to counter scan. So that'll be 2 stealth lost for Rocco. Felix is gonna move and dump 6 because of my elevation. That will hit for 1 stinking damage, which is gonna give them a protocol, 2 protocols, and a reinforcement. So reinforcement's gonna be 1 or 2 scrambles, so everybody will get a free move at the start of this enemy phase, which is gonna be right now. Getting things started. This fellow just defends away from Felix. This one will move up, take a shot at Felix. He should be more than 9 inches away. Yep, he is, and I've got cover, so he's looking for a 1, which he does not get. This group of fellows will move up and Ooh, they can't shoot at Felix because they don't have line of sight. He can shoot because he had a good range on that side of the building, but all they can really see is the back of the building there, so they won't have a shot. So they'll move up another D6. And they'll come jump behind this car with the guard. This fellow will move and scan number 3. That is a 6. That is a failed scan. It does trigger a close call. So that is a failed close call, so they will move away. We'll keep its cover and try to scan. Looking for a 2, 3. That is a fail. This guy will just fight. Okay, so he's taking more damage. No. Hold on. He is still taking more damage than me, so he goes down to a 1, and I will go up to a. I'll stay. He goes down to a 1. I stay at a 3. I will deal 2 damage to him, and then he will step away. 7, getting him back over that barricade. Implant infantry will step up and pop shots. That might hit. A healthy target number because it's long range. That is a 2, which will hit and deal 2 damage to me for orders. I get 3 orders this time. That's not great. Okay, we got to do something here. Johnny's going to move out. Johnny 2 inches. Makes it up under the gas station. We're going to move out with Copperhead. Or is that, what do we do there? Copperhead is going to engage this way. Take a shot at that guard right there. He's got no cover or anything. That is a hit. And it'll deal 4 damage, which might kill frag the guard and open up my lane of escape a little bit. They have 7 HP. I have 1 order left, and I have 1 exposed punk at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do is lay low with Felix. So if I move him to here, I'm out of line of sight. Actually move him to the middle of the building so nobody can see him, and he will recover 1 step. Our Chrome Commando will defend away and heal. These fellows will move up, stopping and cover. So they'll stop there. They'll just shuffle up here a little bit and then shoot. They're going to be looking for a 3. That is a 1. I will take a damage. These fellows will patrol and then probably be forced to move a D6 because I don't think they're going to have anything in their line of sight. So 4, and right here will be a move up and scan. That will pull a stealth off of Rocco. Move up, and from there I got a little bit of cover, so that goes to a 2. Plus they got a 4 less that they're looking for. That is a 3. That will expose me. So they'll gain D6 plus 1 here. 2 to the response meter. Yeah, he pulled a stealth. So Rocco's exposed. I did the response meter. That's all the bad guys. We'll go to orders for the good guy. A good one this time. 6. 6 is good. 6 is more bodies than I have on the table. So I will take that. So Rocco's going to move out, and he's just going to run off the table at this point. 7, that's plenty. Plenty pre-bouncing back to the neighborhood. We'll move out with Copperhead. 1 inch. So she's going to get her off the board. Johnny moving out. Felix 3 moving out. 2. So I'm going to assume that I can just kind of jump off the building or use parkour to go down. I'm not going to have him come down right there. And we'll go to bad guys doing stuff. So these folks, currently there is no one exposed. No, that's true. No, that's not true. Copperhead is on the board still. So they will move up and take shots at Copperhead. 2 will hit and deal 2 damage. This fellow will move up, grab some cover right there, and take a shot. It'll be long range. That is a miss. Over here. So moving up to here. Looking for a 4. 2 damage, which I think will indeed frag me. This has been a rough one, boys. So he's going to move up, and then a D6 because he's not going to have sight on anybody. 3, so he's going to go 9 right up to that corner. And it comes back to me. Orders, I just need 2. Okay. So Felix going to move out. He's off the board. Johnny going to move out. He is off. Yes, he is off the board. Okay, that was rough. We got the job done. We did what we came to this neighborhood to do. But whoo, man, that was rough. Let's see what happened. So we're going to get 2 D6 gigabit coins. 9. That's pretty solid. I will take that. I'm pretty happy with that. That'll bring me up to 17 gigabit. We're unfragged. We'll get some reps. So Johnny will get 1. Rocco will get 6. And we'll get 6 as well. They earned it. They deserve that rep because this was bloody sabotage work. This was rough. Bring us. Let's go back to the campaign fate of our wounded friends. So for Kit is a 32. She is tagged +1. For Copperhead, 41. She is okay. No problem. She's been fragged twice, but she's okay. And she is going to be getting the heavy pistol that she found this mission. Next up, we got some paid added a roll 4. Getting a 4 and a 2. Obtain some more HR files. And I got some financial data. I have some research that I need to sell, which I think I'm actually going to hold off on for the time being, because the wording says that if you have more than 1 dot recorded for a corporation for a single thing, for this example, it would be research. I have 2 research. You may erase all of those dots. Does that mean I have to clear out the whole level, or I would clear out all of the extra ones? If you know, let me know. For now, I'm just going to sit on them. I'm looking pretty good on cash, not hurting too bad there, so I'm just going to sit on them for the time. So Rocco and Felix, with the 6 rep that they got right there, are going to immediately both buy a street cred. Johnny, however, is going to pick up a new edge. He is going to pick up contacts. When rolling on the common gear table, I may choose to keep the result or choose the result directly above or below. Wasted, so I don't need to do any recruiting here, and the repeating of the turn will happen the next time we get together for some Chrome Hammer Ascension. Until then, thanks for tuning in, stopping by, hanging out while we did some shadow running, edge running type things. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. And as always, I'd like to say a big, huge, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to our patrons who support us and pledge to us over on Patreon. You guys are the absolute best. If you enjoyed the content you saw here today, and that's something that you would like to consider doing to help out the channel, go over there, check out the link in the description, check out the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, including access to our Discord server, talk to me, hang out with me, talk about our work, what we got going on in the hobby, some shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out if that's something that you think you would be into. And regardless of whether or not you do that, I want you to know that I am incredibly grateful that you decided to stop by and spend part of your day with me today, rolling dice and pushing toy soldiers around. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, may the dice be ever in your favor.